know what annoys me about this save that I've not really mentioned yet? The red at the top. It's not red enough. It's too crimsony, and I don't want it crimson. I want it Arsenal red. I mean, I'm not going to go as far to change it, but I'll just make the point known. I don't approve. There you are. Yeah, that's it. Controversial statements to start the day. So viewers, welcome back to today's episode, and it's set to be an absolute cracker. A North London derby and an FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United. But before we get to that, let's talk about the game that you didn't see, that went really bloody well. It was a 1-0 defeat to Swansea. Disappointing. Didn't play well. Lacazette on a 6.3. Should have taken him off, quite clearly. But yeah, not a good performance. Lots of bookings. A typical... You've seen it before. If you've watched football, you've seen Arsenal go away from home against the lesser side, and you've seen them struggle. And that was one of those games. Our away form in the Premier League is normally quite good. Not on that occasion. And we kick things off next. I think is it at Wembley? It is at Wembley Stadium. Arsenal versus Tottenham, or Tottenham versus Arsenal. Let's show you the team then for that game and get underway this massive episode. So tactically, we're going quite straightforward. Petr Cech is going to... What is it going to be Cech, or is it going to be Horn? Now, I'm changing my mind. Last minute. Horn's going to be in goal. Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny and Kolasinac at the back. Guait and Seri sit in the middle with Iwobi and Perisic either side of Mesut Ozil, who has Lacazette in front of him. 23 goals so far this season. That's kind of why I kept him on the pitch for the Swansea game. He's been scoring goals for fun. Can he get a few more under his belt? Hopefully he can today. Right then, instructions are very simple. We're playing away at Spurs. We're going to start on the counter-attack, and if we go into the game, we'll change that up as we continue. But first things first, let's get into this. All right then, boys, come on. Let's just... North London derby, lots at stake. The Spurs team there, as you can see, Hugo Lloris, Eric Dyer at right back, not necessarily comfortable there. Alderweireld, Delet and Vertonghen, no Danny Rose or Ben Davis. Eriksen and Wanyama in the middle. Dele Alli flanked by Lamela and Son, and Kane is up top through the middle. Very similar formation to ours, I think we can all agree. Right, we could potentially move into a qualification spot. Doesn't say what for, but it sounds good to me. We'll select all players as well and tell them we have faith in them, because that's the go-to, I feel. Oh, it's worked. 4 of them are delighted. First chance of the game. Dele Alli to the byline. Oh, 22 seconds in. Brah! What on earth? It's Spurs. Look, I mean, we're at 14, 15. Eric Dyer's hopeful ball down their wing. Dele Alli. I mean, the ball into Kane's good, and it's that combination in off the post, and Harry Kane celebrates wildly. Not a good start. Probably the worst start, actually. Just noticed there, Manchester United at the top of the table have nearly 20 more points than us. Right you are. Seriously, we're going to fall away from the top 4 if we're not careful. We've got to beat Spurs, put ourselves amongst the conversation, and so far in this game, it's not gone brilliantly, and they could be forward again here if we're not careful. Dele Alli running at our back line, Harry Kane for company, goes back to Wanyama, and it's now back into the feet of Kane. Great tackle from Mustafi though, and Seri sets forward Lacazette, who knocks it down to Mesut Ozil and makes the run through the middle, and Ozil with a fantastic ball finds him. Lacazette, oh, it's a huge save by his French compatriot Hugo Lloris. But a great ball from Mesut Ozil through the middle. So he's going to take the corner, and it's actually not a bad one. It doesn't drop, though, and now it's suddenly a Spurs throw a minute later. Dele Alli with the ball under his spell. Son puts the ball in, deflects out, though, and Wanyama can recycle it with Eriksen. Dele Alli in all the space in the world. Oh, God. I thought the counter-attack would be the right move. Clearly not. Standard is probably the next best thing. I'm not going to open ourselves up to the attack of Spurs. Yes, this hasn't gone to plan. I think that's the easy thing to say. You can see there Dele Alli in acres of space. I don't know where Mustafi is. Let's just do a quick register for the back line. Kolasinac, yeah, he's here. Laurent Koscielny, he's there as well. Hector Bellerin, tick, yeah, they're all here. And Mustafi. Oh, well, I've not got a note from his mother. I hope he's okay. Oh, no, look, there he is. Just randomly out there. Because of course he is. Oh, fuck. Dele Alli slots it, unmarked. I don't know why. Well, since going standard... we've not conceded, so good. Did I speak too soon? Eriksen with the corner. He's deadly from sets. Oh, Mustafi heads it clear. I'd like nice for him to be defending now, and that's deserving of a highlight apparently. Good. Another corner. Eriksen again to swing it in towards the back post this time. It falls to Toby Alderweireld on the edge. He switches it across to Dele Alli, who scores. He's had a pretty good game so far, it's fair to say. 1 assist, 1 goal, as he finds Lamela in the centre. And this is getting bloody embarrassing, isn't it? Right. What do you do, Ben? This is supposed to be the best team, pretty much the best 11 we can pick. Right, it's not gone to plan. Jack Wilshere's going to come on. We're making radical change. I won't be off. We're going to put Guait sitting in front of the back line. Wilshere's going to come on as a playmaker. Yep, sure. And then Perisic is just going to stay out there. Ozil's going to come across a little bit. And that's going to be the solution to all of our problems. Come on, boys. I just realised we're playing quite a high line. I don't necessarily think it's working. Lacazette, though, on it. 20 yards out, into the box. Finds Iwobi, who's tackled by Vertonghen. And half an hour gone. Spurs 3. Arsenal, have we just had another kick-off there? What's going on here? Right, ball's found Perisic. He's given it to Jack Wilshere, who's in the game now, and they combine expertly. The ball goes forward again to Perisic, who's chased down. Spurs' work rate, even on Football Manager, is very, very irritating. I'll put it that way. Ozil gets it over to Lacazette, though, and if the two can combine, Lacazette finds Perisic on that side. Perisic with a shot on goal. And, well, we've got a goal back in this. Just before half-time, Perisic finds it. And, well, maybe all's not lost yet, folks. Maybe all's not lost. Most of it is lost. You can see there, Lacazette, lovely bit of hold-up play, chips the ball through to Perisic. It's a lovely, I must say, if we were winning, that would have been a lovely goal. But in the circumstances, it's disappointing. Look, Spurs are good. And that's all we can take from this. There's obviously been a change in North London, and, well, Spurs didn't like the fact we scored there. If anything, they've acted like they were offended as Dele Alli should score. 3-1 is a tad embarrassing. I'll say that now. Mustafi's coming off, because he didn't turn up to begin with. Rob Holding is going to come on in his place, and that's all we're going to do. Just one simple defensive change. I mean, we've already taken off Iwobi, but still. Right, aggressively say, show me something else in the second half. Yes, something else. Defending, that would be nice. Some completed passes. Some possession wouldn't go amiss. We're just into this half here, and he's been given offside. Well, good. That didn't happen the first time, though, did it? Spurs again in possession, and they've actually given it away, mysteriously. Mesut Ozil out to Perisic, whose ball through to Lacazette is good. Lacazette in on goal. Well, what a turnaround. A minute into the second half, and Lacazette jumping for joy in front of the Spurs fans. They're not loving that, I must say. And we have ourselves a goal. Mesut Ozil with a beautiful ball out to Perisic, whose ball through to Lacazette is next level good. I mean, look at that. Straight through the heart of the defense midfield, really. Lacazette's finish is easy. Laurie's positioning questionable, and it's 3-2. Oh, well, Well, now what do you do? I mean, the change of system has clearly worked wonders. Well, there you are. That's... Adelaide comes on in the final change of the half. In fairness, he can play that role perfectly. Probably not as well as Perisic, though, who is sort of internationally known. Anyway, the ball's tapped forward, and it looks as if it might be Spurs again coming at us. I think we've packed the midfield better now, and it's a lot more difficult for Spurs to create anything in the centre. You can see, look, they're struggling to get anything coming off, and the through balls to Lacazette have been good since the switches. And there's Ozil, plays it to Seri again, Lacazette keeps making these little darting runs. He plays it to feet this time. Seri's there, though, could go alone, back into the feet of Lacazette, who takes his man, and oh dear. That was a chance. I dare say that was a chance. Free kick. Lacazette. Oh, he's hit the ball. Back again. Ozil. Men over. Gay. He's referee. Referee. Oh, you come on. Why would he go down? Well, maybe he's trying to cheat and win a penalty, but it's hard to say as, don't do this. Oh, for piss off. That's outrageous. That is bloody outrageous. Someone's played the ball through. I mean, maybe, words of, it's a great strike. 4 goals. 4. Just as I thought we were getting back into it, Perisic gets injured. He was on a 7.5. He was crushing it. And, well, here we go. This could get awfully embarrassing very quickly. Koscielny heads it clear and races out to get it. Dele Alli now. Goodness gracious me. Not bad, that Dele Alli. He's a one to watch this year, I reckon. Yeah, obviously. Time's ticking away. There's no need for any more changes. We could have gone attacking slightly earlier. But yes, disappointing. With an FA Cup semi-final, we actually returned to Wembley. We have 2 games at Wembley back-to-back. And that, my friends, is something of a disappointment. I'm sure the board and fans will be absolutely fine with it, though. I'm gonna calmly say, unlucky, it wasn't our day. They loved it. No, I've kept them happy. That's good enough for me. A healthy dressing room is a healthy performance. I mean, that was pretty bad. Oh, good. I thought it couldn't get any worse. How wrong was I? Gay's now out for he'll miss the semi-final, and Perisic is out for 2 weeks with a concussion. So good. Rob Holding wants a new contract. What after that? I mean, what? He's on 15 grand a week, to be fair. We'll bring him in as a rotation or just a backup. Does he like that? Yeah, he likes that. We'll go for 25 or 10,000 pound a week more. Get him on a long contract. Loyalty bonus of around 500k. Agent fee of around 500k. Or just see what he says to this initially. It's not a million miles away, so we'll just lower his contract a little bit. Everything else I'm fine with. Yearly wage rise. I mean, he's a young player coming through. By the time he's 25, that'll be about right. So not a problem. Manchester United though coming up at Wembley. This will probably go well. They're just a cool 19 points ahead. So, easy game for this one. Should we know, by the way, we do have a game in hand in the league on everyone above us. Win that, that'll put us on 64. We'll be in that 5th position and only a point behind Spurs. So it's all to play for, folks. And our games remaining, I think, are quite comfortable. Yeah, Watford, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. No, I'm just saying. Manchester United are there as well, I notice. Yes. Yes, you all saw that, didn't you? Okay. And we could have 2 finals to come. Don't forget, this season might be a success, according to Manchester United fans, if you believe what they say on Twitter. Doesn't matter where you finish in the league. 2 trophies. Remember that? Yeah, we'll see, won't we? Right, folks. A bit of a situation. We've got players who aren't fit to play. Guay is injured, so he can't feature. I'm going to bring Santi Cazorla in. We're going to get a playmaker in the centre, I think, as well as Mesut Ozil. A deep lying one on support duties. We might play Seri slightly more defensive, just a sort of a roaming defensive midfielder. It allows Cazorla to be a bit more expressive and not have to worry about the two of them coming back and forth. Also, then Perisic on that left side. He's got an injury, so we're going to have to take him out. Who do we bring in, though, to replace him? I'm thinking maybe Iwobi on that side, and then we bring in someone else on the right wing. I'm actually thinking what we do is we bring Moussa Dembele to play up front and put Lacazette on the right-hand side with Ozil in behind. This is probably the best side we could put out there in this game. We could play maybe Carmona there. Aaron Ramsey we've seen feature on that right-hand side. In fact, let's drop Lacazette and play Ramsey on that right-hand side. That's what I'm going to do. We'll put him on the bench instead, of course. Giroud, not really done much before. We said Benteke is going to start on the bench instead, and everything else looks okay. Should I be playing Jack Wilshere instead of Cazorla? No, because Cazorla's got more ability. So here we go then. Manchester United. We are going to keep those instructions for now. They might change pretty quickly depending on who they start up front. If they start with a lot of pace, I don't want to be playing a high line. If they start with Ibra, for example, then that's fine. And they're starting with Lukaku, with Mkhitaryan and Martial either side. Let's quickly change that. All right, passionately say I have faith in you. That's a decent enough team talk. All right, team instructions just quickly. Not as high a line now. They're playing with Romelu Lukaku. They've got pace out wide as well. Everything else, though, is going to probably stay the same. I might try and retain possession, which might be a bit brave on the counter-attack, but if we can keep it in those pivotal areas and set free our wide players and Ozil to supply Dembele, that might work. It might not work. I'm an experimental kind of guy, so with football, ladies watching, or guys, anyone really. Right, early stages in this game, and well, it's been action-packed. Oh, by the way, the mirror's back. Hey, the scarf will be entering the top part of it soon, don't worry. Martial has got an injury, so it's been taken off. Pizzi has come on to replace him. Pogba's got a booking. Mkhitaryan's got an injury and a booking. This is all working out quite nicely in a bizarre... Kolasinac picked up a booking, so we'll be seeing him later. And this has been an exhilarating half of football. A highlightless is the word I would use, because that accurately describes what we've seen. And considering they're top of the table, absolutely demolishing the Premier League, we'll kind of take this. Calmly say, we've been the better team here. Keep going. Keep doing what you've been doing, essentially, and we'll be fine. We'll actually now select all of the players and give them an extra little G up. Again, calmly say, I'm very happy with the performance so far. Most of them are happy. Iwobi lost focus for some reason. I bet he's got a Nintendo Switch. There's a highlight. Oh my god. Alert. Hello, everyone. Seri with the ball at his feet, sorry. Ozil into their belly. I mean, that is a chance if I've seen one. United's players, I mean, they're playmakery players. Pogba, Mata, and Martial. United's playmakers, there, look, you can see we're 50, nearly an hour in. Mata's actually gone off now for Lingard, but Pogba's struggling for fitness and on a booking. Mkhitaryan's in similar shape. They've brought Ibra on. Now, this is interesting, because I kind of want to play a bit of a... They've not got as much pace going forward. They've still got Lingard. Is Pizzi quick? We should probably check this. He's not rapid, is he? Right, I think we go back to playing a slightly higher line, just to sort of condense the play a little bit. If we get beaten behind now, then I'm going to be devoed. But if it goes well, it goes well. They made all 3 subs. There's not as much pace out there now, in my opinion, and we're still deadly. Do we make a change late in this game? I mean, so far, Dembele's on a 6.5. Christian Benteke could cause havoc here. Benteke on for the counter-attack. We've got wingers. Ibra with a free kick from 40 yards out. Not like this. I've just made a change. Mkhitaryan. No. Oh! I just heard it all back. Yeah, I don't know either. We should probably be making more changes here. Cazorla off, Wilshere on. I think that's an obvious one. Get him on there. He does a similar job, but he's got more athletic ability than... Because, oh my God, Seri ball in. Anyone there? Iwobi of all people! He was an absolute disgrace in the last game. But there we go. 1-0 late in the day. Holy smokes. We got absolutely battered by Spurs on this pitch, but Seri's delivery... Jack Wilshere heads it on of all the people. He's the smallest player on the pitch for us, I think. And Iwobi with a knockdown and the goal. Manchester United have, I mean, is it a smash and grab? No, it's not a smash and grab. They've not had a shot on target. And they're out, and we progress to the final. I mean, who knew? The final of the FA Cup. I am literally Arsene Wenger. But there we are. Passionately say, congratulations, lads. We've all dreamed of playing at Wembley, despite the fact we've done it twice before. And let's see, who are we getting? Who are we playing? Who wants a beating? Who wants it? Come on, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so I think it's already happened. Because I think we played on the Sunday, so it's already occurred. Jose Mourinho has claimed that your team's late goal against them was entirely undeserved. Shut up, you clown. We deserved it, absolutely. I'm absolutely delighted. To beat United as well. I mean, that says that this team has got the ability to do magical things, but apparently not that often. Okay, so who are we playing? I want to see who we get in the final of the FA Cup. Who are we getting? Does it say? I think City are in the other final, right? And Leicester, maybe? Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Schedule. And we play unknown. Well, I've never heard of them. No, FA Cup. Oh my God. So we're playing Leicester in the final of the FA Cup. Last year's beta save, might I add. And they beat City 5-1. 5-1! Vardy got a couple. Should I be intimidated? Mahrez went off with an injury. Is that a bad injury? Oh, 3 months, so he's out of the final. Forget it. Okay, though. That is baffling to see. 5-1. Right then, well, there we are. That brings us to the end of today's episode. If you're looking forward to the next one, which should be a cracker, we've got the first leg against Red... now, people are saying it's not Red Bull, but I always thought it was. Red Bull, RBL, we'll say Leipzig for argument's sake, and then Manchester United in the league, knowing that we have to win, really, to have any chance of getting into the top 4. Of course, the Europa League, though, still an avenue for us into the Champions League, so who knows what might happen. The season is hotting up. With love, with care. So next time, goodbye. I've just realised that Spurs beating me doesn't matter anymore. It happens.